Listen to Neandertalk.
Alright guys, episode 37. This is kind of a solo one. I mean, it is solo. This is a different episode, and it's a short one. I wonder what you guys are going to think about it. Before we get started, hey, if you guys wouldn't mind just subscribing, rating, reviewing, whatever, all that stuff that you do on your podcast or YouTube, all that stuff. Follow me on Instagram at Neandertalk Pod. Anyways, this is episode 37. So, you guys have followed and seen probably or heard some of the stuff with like that custom crew. The people that were helping me out with the podcast for a hot minute after I left them. Obviously, so some, little things have happened here or there. They're hurt. They're upset. I don't know. I'm just speculating now, right? No, it's true. They are upset. They're so upset that they made a diss track, a rap diss track. Some people, a lot of you guys aren't hip-hop heads. You don't know the rap world. So, they did a song, a rap song about yours truly. And so I'm going to play it real quick. Let you guys get to listen to the whole thing. And then I'm going to break it down after that, kind of almost verse by verse. I hope you guys like it. This is just, like I said, a quick, interesting little podcast. And next week, we'll continue with the regular style. We have a good guest lined up for weeks ahead. You guys, here it is, episode 37. I don't know what we're going to call it. NeanderDiss breakdown. Sounds good to me. You guys are awesome. Thank you for following me. My Instagram's been blowing up. YouTube's been doing good. The podcast numbers have been doing good. I want to thank you guys so much for supporting me and being there. And guys, just being along on this journey. And guys, go back to Maddie Vlog, at the Maddie Vlog. The guest from last week. She's having the time of her life out in California. Her show, or her YouTube channel, is starting to do well. Just everything's going good for her. Go check her out. Continue to support her. And without any further ado, here is Ryan Westa with the NeanderDiss breakdown. Hey, custom cowards. You know who I'm talking to. Custom with a K. Coward with a C. You're taking the high road.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, Dre.
What's up?
Listen to Neandertalk.
Bitch. Keep talking shit from your mom's basement, but we don't give a fuck, cause all we hear is silly little pussy trying to flip this switch, but you be the one trying to fuck a married bitch. Calling me a coward when you don't know the definition. Barely had your foot in the door when you forgot your position. Thinking you a boss, but it's all your loss, Hoss. You can take a shitty podcast and shove it up your ass. I don't give a fuck if you taking the high road, cause I blast you in the face with my hot white load. And with my baby batter all up on your lips, as we turn and walk away, give our ass a nice kiss. Hey there, Mr. Neander Squawk, you got no talent, can barely talk. You walk in a truck line of me while we stalking and running the city with eyes of a hawk. If you think we back down, then you just a clown. If you hear a click sound, I wouldn't turn around.
Listen to Neandertalk.
You fire shots, so we gotta blast back. But I'm a real man, so I don't even own a gap. Instead, I use my mind to expose your vagina. You say you done with us, but still, you tryna use our name to keep your clout. But you better keep the custom name out your fucking mouth. You say you gonna be just like Joe Rogan, but still you all slow like fucking Hulk Hogan. Yeah, brother. I'm just playing. Let's go get some drinks and we can all be cool again. I heard there's a custom event going down on Friday. No? Oh, well, we'd just probably kick you out anyway. One more little message before I save my breath. We mean no harm, but you gotta know this. Anything you say will be used for a spinning. And don't call out people that write songs for a living. Oh, man. The fuck is you doing? All right, son. Well, maybe we see you around the way.
Listen to
There it is, guys. Yes, this is funny. This is great. All right, calm down. Bring it down a notch. I was first made aware of this diss track on, I think Wednesday it was. To be honest, someone told me about it. I didn't even realize it was out there. 100. Keep it 100. I saw my name was posted with a post that was with, my name was posted, tagged or whatever. And I saw it, but I just thought it was like a screwed up picture or something. I didn't pay any attention to it. I paid zero attention to it. I had no idea there was a video. I didn't know there was music. I didn't know there was a play button. So I just passed it up, right? Cut to later on in the day, somebody hits me up and says, hey, did you check Facebook or Instagram? I was like, no, I don't really use Facebook. I mean, I really don't use Facebook. I hate Facebook. Instagram I like. I was like, no, didn't see anything. And they said, well, you might not want to check it. I was like, well, nah, I gotta check it. It's like, oh, there's a rap out there from the Custom Cowards. I was like, how did I miss this? I gotta check it out. There it was. Excuse me. I am just having the time of my life today. Just, man, good day. Sunday. I love Sunday. Sundays are my favorite day. So I go check it out. And I was ecstatic. I was like, I can't. At first, I was like, I finally made it. Someone made a diss track on me. And then it hit me. It's like, well, it's not like anybody important or not like anybody real made the diss track. It's dope that it happened because, look, I'm super low level. What do I expect? Do I expect fucking Tech 9 to do a diss track on me? How sick would that be? If Tech... okay, so I'm a nobody, right? So, of course, a nobody's going to attack me. So whatever. It was cool. I thought it was dope. I thought it was kind of fitting, of course, because every rapper I have on, I'm like, hey, you got beef with anybody? Because, the rap game, there's always beef. Now I got podcast beef. I got rid of the Custom Cowards, and they're butthurt about it, and so they're saying that I've been talking all this mad trash and blah, blah, blah. You guys have heard my everything. I've looked back on my podcast. I haven't said nothing. Anyway, so I don't know. I find it hilarious. Of course, there's a little backstory to it, but they've got the entire backstory wrong. There's a lot of lying going on. I'm not going to air dirty laundry out there. It's ridiculous. Nobody cares. So this is just like a quick reaction video or a breakdown video kind of to the very few people that I think care. We'll just go from there. But I mean, come on. I have straight up beef with people that care about it much more than I do. The thing is, they want me to be mad. They want me to be mad. They've got animosity, and they're just, you can hear the vitriol in their voice and everything. It's just, I don't even know where to go. I don't know how much information to give you guys. Anyways, let's go. We're going to break this track down. We're going to break it down a little bit and go from there. So that was the whole version. You guys just heard it. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard. When I first heard it, I was like, all right. You got the Dr. Dre, that old school NWA going on. I mean, come on. What's not the love? Yeah, so let's break this bad boy down. Starting with this. Here we go. Hey, Custom Cowards. You know who I'm talking to. Custom with a K, Coward with a C. You're taking the high road. All right, you got to give it to him. You got to give where credit is due. I give it to you. That's freaking funny, man. That's funny. You took my intro from last week about saying how I was going to take the high road. Here I go. They drug me down, you guys. Don't be too disappointed. And then they added a little crying, like I was crying or something. Hilarious. I got to give it to you. That's freaking hilarious. That's funny. I like it. I like it.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, Dre.
What's up?
Listen to Neandertalk.
Laugh.
Well, we can tweak it however we need. So
Yeah.
happy to be a part of the show.
Keep talking shit from your mom's basement, but we don't give a fuck, cause all we hear is...
All right, man. This is where the song, as soon as it begins to go off the rails. Keep talking shit from your mom's basement. My mom lives in Michigan. I wish I lived in my mom's basement. Their basement's nicer than... Shoot, it's nicer than the Lotus Hole. I'm telling you that right now. Hell, my studio's nicer than Lotus Hole. Let's be real, man. Don't be knocking on my studio. This place is great. Come on. I got pictures, art, I'm going to say. I got art from my kid that's going to be worth... It's priceless, because it's not going to be worth anything. It's priceless. I got the beautiful curtain behind me. Come on. You know this isn't my mom's basement. Why are we starting off like that? Good try. Let's go on to the next thing.
Silly little pussy trying to flip this switch, but you be the one trying to fuck a married bitch.
Whew. All right, now this one's a complicated one, and this one is, this is where this diss track is aiming at. They're aiming below the belt, and this is the one they're trying to get the reaction from, okay? This is a very deep, long drama, airing laundry out type shit. Who wants that? There's not that many people that pay attention to this little backstory, this little back drama, this little petty bullshit. This is why I've been trying to squash it and been dealing with it. There's one side of this story that's being told because the other story says, the other side is like, we know the real side and we don't need to defend ourselves. I don't need to defend myself. I've been real. I've been 100% honest with everybody, with everything. And I have nothing to be ashamed of. I have nothing to hide from. And so this little dig saying I'm trying to fuck a married bitch. I didn't pursue the woman that they are talking about until she was legally separated. And not only that, but her man that she's legally separated from now, that they're going through the divorce process and all that, said yes, that it's fine. That me and this other woman, if we decide to see each other and hang out and do what we want to do, it's fine, but just don't throw it in his face. Meaning, don't be posting stuff on social media, and just don't be putting it out there in front of him. Obviously, basically, yeah, I'm cool with you guys doing your thing. Don't be a dick about it. Yeah, obviously, I'm not going to be a dick about it. The ones being a dick are the ones doing this little diss track, putting it out there now on social media. So they don't know this side of the story. They just see the one other side of this this poor gal that's playing the victim all the time, that has no part in this whole other story. I mean, we don't have to name names. We can give her a nickname. Her name is Kat. And she's just always the victim, it seems. So she's just inserting some... she's just one of those women that likes drama. I've been kind of gathering. And that's why, frankly, I got rid of them. So I got rid of the custom cowards. Is I saw early on they were petty, drama-filled people. So I was like, I'm getting out of here. Peace out. But that's kind of touching on that verse, without throwing everyone's stupid laundry out there that nobody cares about when it breaks down to it. Let's go to the next verse. That was the only serious part. The other part is whatever. That was the one that everybody, that was the reaction they were looking for right there. That's the point. That's the verse they wanted me. That's what they've been waiting for. There you go. I hope you guys liked it. I don't script this stuff. I didn't even think about it. I fired the cameras on when I was ready. Now that the kids are gone, it's Sunday. It's my podcast day. It's my day to do things. This is me. Straight up.
Calling me a coward when you don't know the definition.
Come on, man. I don't know the definition, please. When all of this first little stuff dropped, I came to you guys and I said, whoever's the one person that has beef with me, because somebody did, come to me first like a man, one-on-one, and let's talk about it. Maybe there's a misunderstanding. Maybe something's going on. Maybe you misheard. Maybe you didn't. Maybe just whatever. I didn't know what it was. Whatever. Someone had issue with me. I said, let's find out who it is. Talk to me one-on-one. That's what you do. When you're not a coward, you go one-on-one and talk like a man to the other man and say, what's going on? Let's talk it out. See what the issue is here, and we'll figure it out, right? You guys didn't want to do that. You didn't even want to have a phone call. Everything had to be through text. Or if you guys did want to do it together, it was going to be the three dudes and me. You guys couldn't just do one-on-one like a man. And then it had to be all text. Come on. You don't know the definition. Get out of here with that crap. Please. Please.
Barely had your foot in the door when you forgot your position. Thinking you were boss, but it's all your loss. Hoss, you can take your shitty podcast and shove it up your ass.
Yes, it's such a shitty podcast that you were on it 2 times, PC. It was such a shitty podcast that you guys recruited me. You guys dragged me to you. It was such a shitty podcast that you guys are butthurt that I left you, and I'm doing just fine without you. Yes, it's a shitty podcast. And that's your opinion. That's just like your opinion, man. You're welcome to it. To a lot of people, probably is a shitty podcast. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, that's for sure. But hey, you know what? I'm still gunning for a #1 podcast in Kansas City this year. Hey, gotta have goals, right? That's my plug. Next.
I don't give a fuck if you taking the high road, cause I blast you in the face with my hot white load. And with my baby batter all up on your lips.
That's just gross.
As we turn and walk away, give our ass a nice kiss. Hey there, Mr. Neandersquawk, you got no talent, can barely talk. You walking a talk line of me while we stalking a run in the city with eyes of a hawk. If you think we back down, then you just a clown. If you hear a click sound, I wouldn't turn around.
Was that a threat?
Listen to Neandertalk.
You fire shots, so we gotta blast back. But I'm a real man, so I don't even own a gat.
I fired first. I barely fired. I did the very bare minimum of anything that you could even call a diss or talking trash, really. Go back to my past couple episodes. It starts with Como Barrio. I believe that's where the first mention gets dropped in it. And then the next one, I think with One Dull Geek. And you're not going to find anything. And you took all this time and energy to come up with a beat, to take your old beat and mix it up and throw some new things in there, come up with lines, come up with a rap. I imagine it took all you guys to come up with this thing. It's one of the more talented things I've ever seen any of you guys create. That's amazing. I wish it had some more truthful lines in it, because this could be a really dope song. And if you guys want to do a diss track, there's so many other things you can diss me for. This BS, good try, man. Keep going though. Let's see what do we got next. What's the next verse coming up? Oh yeah, and then the other thing was something about being a man. Yeah, but we already discussed that earlier. You're not a man, PC. You're not a man.
Instead, I use my mind to expose your vagina. You say you done with us, but still, you tryna use our name to keep your clout.
What's your level? Independent? Was that what you would call
Yes,
that?
baby and independent. I mean, we're nobody to be spoken of much.
But you better keep the custom name out your fucking mouth.
Yeah, I've been keeping the custom name out. That's why I called you Custom Cowards. I didn't use the real custom name. I'm not using your name for clout. You got no clout. I'm not the one. You guys came to me. That's why I haven't used your name. You know why I haven't used your name? Because I don't want you guys' name associated with mine. I don't want you jumping onto my name and getting extra views from my stuff and pulling people's views, pulling my people over to your stuff. No. So no, I haven't used your name. So yeah, I'll keep it out of my mouth. What's going to happen if I don't? What's going to happen? Well, Brendan's going to do something? Well, I'm going to be on site. I'm going to be put on site again. Okay. I'm on site. All right. Next verse.
You say you gonna be just like Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
I think you're the main character on the podcast. You're the reoccurring character.
Oh, no.
You're the Joe Rogan.
But still you all slow like fucking Hulk Hogan. Yeah, brother. I'm just playing. Let's go get some drinks and we can all be cool again. I heard there's a custom event going down on Friday. No? Oh, well, we'd just probably kick you out anyway.
All right. This is referencing a show that they put on, custom event, whatever that means. There was a music show. I ended up going to it. I was personally invited by one of the head performers, lead performers. I don't know. It doesn't matter who it was. I was personally invited by one of the performers to come out to the show. I got there and I brought the lady with me that was a couple verses ago. By the way, the lady's man knew that me and her were both going to this show and had no issues with it. So when we showed up, it wasn't supposed to be a big deal. We were just going to go, again, I was just going to go to support my friends, to support the past guests that have been on my show. I've become friendly with them. And I just want to support them. I think they are all amazing artists, and I just want to listen to some good music. So I went there, and so they were like, oh, we'll probably kick you out again. First of all, I didn't get kicked out. My guests got kicked out. And they didn't do the kicking out. They asked the bouncer to ask my guest, oh, could you please leave? You were asked to leave. Not given any reason, but we all knew why. You know, it wasn't because we were crybabies. There was the professional victim. Who knows? I don't even know. I don't even know what happened. I mean, we know what happened. But, yeah, they didn't even come to us. They had a bouncer ask my guest to leave. So no, I didn't even get kicked out. So that another false line in this diss track. That's why it's bad, man. It could be so good. It could be so good. I like the beat, man. I was going, I like that beat. My head gets moving. You know, like when the Neandertalk. That's good stuff, man. You did a good job, man. There's some promise there. There's some promise with this song. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have a diss track, and I get to break it down like this. I've never gotten to do this before, so this is just practice. Anybody else out there, if you guys got a diss track, bring it at me. Come on, if it's legit, we'll go from there. I'll break it down. I'll be nice, like I'm being nice here. Trust me, I'm being real gentle right now, you guys. I'm being real gentle. You know, this is the first timer. I got to be real gentle. All right, what do we got? We're almost to.
One more little message before I save my breath. We mean no harm, but you gotta know this. Anything you say will be used for a spinning. And don't call out people that write songs for a living.
You don't know how much. How do you get paid?
Barely.
Oh, man. The fuck is you doing? All right, son. Well, maybe we see you around the way.
Listen to Neandertalk.
What the fuck are you gonna do with it, bitch, 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 bitch?
All right, so I said it was going to be a quick breakdown. All right, so that was like a mini episode, right? I can probably drop that as a full episode. PC, you know who you are. Like, I'm not using your name. Heaven forbid I use it for clout. Cat, Caesar, the custom custom crew. I'll be gentle. Hey, thanks, guys. This was awesome. I appreciate it. Hey, the beef is real, right? Where the fuck's my burger at? And this was fun. I got to learn how to do like some little editing. So I got to learn how to do some fun stuff on here. I spent, what time is it now? An hour? Oh, I did that whole breakdown in an hour. That's how far I've come along with learning all of this equipment, learning iMovie, learning OBS, learning GarageBand, learning all this. Now, of course, I'm talking that stuff now and haven't uploaded it yet, but I'm pretty confident it's going to work. Thank you guys. You guys gave me more motivation. You don't know how much you guys have motivated me with your, I don't know, all kinds of stuff, really. And this was just more motivation. And I got to learn something. I got to make a cool little video. I don't know if it's cool. It's good. It's cool to me. Let's call this an episode, huh? We'll drop this as just a solo episode, a little mini part, because it's not that long, but it's perfect for your drive to work. And this is NeanderTalk Podcast, episode 37, the NeanderDiss breakdown. Look, next week should be... oh, yeah, I know who it is. And then next week... the lineup's set and looking good. I'm getting off track again. Guys, thank you for listening. I don't know if you guys found that interesting or not. I guess we'll see. Leave comments, rate, review, subscribe, all that good stuff wherever you can find it. I don't know. That was interesting, and that was a completely different episode, right? There it is. I will see you guys next week. Peace out.
Listen to Neanderthal.